The Whispered Name. California foothills, 1870s. Early morning fog clings to wagon ruts. They said his boots made no sound on the dirt, and that his shadow arrived before he did. No one ever saw his face, only the barrel of a shotgun and the calm voice of a man who hated bloodshed but loved the road. They called him Black Bart, and no two stories about him ever agreed, except this: he always left a poem behind. The Man Who Walked Away. Charles Bowles came home from the war with a medal, a limp, and nothing else. The land he bled for was gone, swallowed by banks and sharper man. He buried his uniform beneath an oak and learned something the war had taught him well. A man could survive without belonging to anything. That's when Charles became Bart. The long road west. Wagon trails stretching toward California, dust, oxen, greed. The West promised gold, but it delivered hunger. Bart walked while others rode, watched while others boasted. He learned the rhythm of stagecoaches, their roots, their guards, their weaknesses. He learned that fear was louder than gunfire and poetry sharper than knives. The first holdup. A narrow mountain pass, pines leaning inward like witnesses. He stepped into the road wearing a flour sack mask and a long black coat. No gunshots, no shouting, just a calm order. Throw down the strong box. The guards complied. When they looked up again, he was gone, and nailed to a tree was a verse, neat as a schoolboy's hand. I've labored long and hard for bread, for honor and for riches, but on my corns too long you've tread, you fine-haired sons of bitches. Black Bart had announced himself. The Gentleman Bandit. Repeated robberies across Northern California. He never fired a shot, never cursed a driver, never stole from passengers. He bowed when the job was done. Sometimes he apologized. Lawmen hated him, not because he was cruel, but because he was precise, because he made fools of men who believed power came from badges alone. The mask slips. A Rocky Canyon ambush gone wrong. One day, a guard didn't freeze. A bullet tore through Bart's coat and grazed his hand. He vanished into the rocks, but not before losing something far more dangerous than blood: a handkerchief. The Quiet Arrest. A rented room in San Francisco, rain on the window. No chase, no shootout, just a knock at the door. Bart didn't resist. He smiled, almost relieved. In court, they asked him why. He said, "I never wanted to hurt anyone. I only wanted what was owed." The Vanishing. After 4 years, they let him walk. No poems, no farewell. Charles Bowles stepped into the light and vanished from history like a man stepping off the edge of a song. Some say he died quietly. Others swear he walked back into the hills, laughing. The road still speaks. If you drive those roads at night and the wind sounds like words, don't be afraid. That's just Black Bart, still collecting tolls from the greedy, still leaving poetry where bullets should have been.